Okay, hi everybody, and welcome back to Pete's Plastic Playground for part 2 of this first video of January 2022. Now, I earlier mentioned on that I've been given this gift, this workstation, which is a storage rack for paints and brushes and modelling bits and pieces. It came from Amazon and clearly comes from the Far East, given the script on there. If anybody wants the link to it, I'll pop that in the comments later on. It's laser cut MDF. It's much thinner gauge than another product that I've got, which is similar to this, but I'm sure it'll be fine, come in handy. So the equipment I think I need to put this together. I've got a sharp knife ready, a little pair of snips ready, and a couple of wooden sticks for applying this this PVA glue. Normally I like to use the Unibond PVA glue, but I just couldn't find any, so it's Evo stick, which I'm assured is the same, and it dries clear and so on and so forth. So there we are, that's what I'm going to use to stick it together. Whether I paint it or not, I don't know. I didn't paint the other one and it seems fine, but I guess if you want to drop a bit of paint over it in due course you can. So let's have a little look inside. It's in cellophane wrapping. Where's the best place to put the knife in and cut it? Along here, I expect, without damaging it unduly. So I'm hoping there'll be some instructions on the back of this. Oh yes, bingo, there they are. Doesn't look too difficult to follow. So there are looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pieces in all together, and this is the way it's built up by the look of things. So we'll see how we get on. This is either going to be absolutely brilliant and go swimmingly, or it's going to be an afternoon of cursing and swearing and frustration and so on. We shall see. We shall see. Right, get rid of the wrapping. Ooh, in the good old rubbish bag. First bit I picked up, a bit splintered there, so it might need to be filed down. But as I say, it's much thinner gauge than the other product I have similar to it. So let's put the instructions there. Knife back over there. So that's part number 2. What's this? This looks like part number 1. No, it's not. It's part number 8. Speaking with forked tongue already. Tempting to write the part numbers on, but not sure that's going to be really necessary. Now this looks interesting. It's part cut. So it looks to me as if I'm going to have to pop a few bits out of this, which is unnerving. Well, we shall see. Okay, you see that there? See that the looks like the apertures for the paint holes and so on have all been sort of part cut. Fair enough. Tempted to do it now while I'm here. As I say, it's very, very thin gauge MDF. I am able to give this my full attention at the moment because it's half time in Reading versus Derby, and Reading are 1-0 up. So from that point of view, I'm in quite a good mood. Just worried about sort of snapping these because they're quite thin. I think this is going to form the base, by the look of it, of the storage components. And there's plenty of these little cutouts for the paint pot shapes, and I'm just twisting that carefully to get that off. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but I'm doing it. Ooh, maybe that lug needs to stay on, so I'm not going to do that anymore. As I say, the instructions are fairly rudimentary, but I guess we can make it up as we go along. So there it is, finished. The little workstation from the Far East. I've put it together. I think it's okay. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I think it went together fairly easily. It was fairly straightforward to build. It does keep everything in one place. I think it would be good for a project where you can have all of the items that you need for your current build located in one handy place. Disadvantages are the holes for brushes and things like that. It's open at the bottom, so there's nothing to steady anything. So when you put a brush in, it just flops around, even if it's in a tight hole. There's a big sort of bin area for putting larger items in and making them handy. But to get to those, if you've got something tall like a file in the way, then it's an obstruction. So anything tall needs to go right at the back, really. Or even you're going to hit your brushes as you reach for anything at the back. The products that I use, for instance, the dropper bottle paints don't stand on the paint holders. The only ones that do stand on there well are the little Humbrol bottles, the Humbrol tiplets. They seem to stay. It seems to have been made specifically for those. Which, okay, fair enough, that's the way it is. I'm particularly annoyed that the Revel Aquacolor square cubes, which I really like, I think they're a great shape for storage. The square holes at the back are just too small for them. There's no point in just leaving out every other divider just to put these in, because they don't fit width-wise either. So a bit of a failing there. Likewise, the Tamiya cement doesn't fit in either. But I've got this other little station there, and the two combined together, they'll work okay. I'll use it. I've got it now, so I'll use it, and it's fairly neat looking. Might give it a brush over with some paint when it's dry, but there it is, done. The anonymous model workstation from Amazon. As I say, if anybody wants the link, I'll post it in the comments. Okay, bye for now. Cheers.